Hello there. So, one more video. When I made the last video, it made me think of this one. You know, tinnitus causes anxiety. Tinnitus causes obsessive compulsive disorder. So, obsessive compulsive disorder, what is it? It's just continuing to think about something again and again, and you can't control your thinking of that thing. Like some people, they say it's like washing your hands. You're afraid of getting a virus or something, so you're always washing your hands. But with tinnitus, of course, you're always, obsessing. Other signs of this obsessive compulsive disorder is like maybe somebody does something and it makes you angry, but then you can't stop thinking about this person and how you've got to solve this situation, and that this person they made you so angry, and or maybe different situations like that or maybe like you found out that you owe a lot of money, and so now you don't know how you're going to pay this money, and you're just thinking about it all day, how you're going to pay this money. That's obsession. You're obsessed with these things, and it's important to recognize that when you're obsessing and saying, because it's true, you need to pay the money. It's true, maybe that person made you angry. You might have to deal with that person later. And it's true, you have a sound, and you have to deal with it somehow. But you have to identify this compulsion to think about it. That is often the heart of the problem with tinnitus. It's not always the same for everybody. It can be different for different people. But, this is why I've done so many videos about doing things to get your mind on other things. And studying things like music and art and singing and dancing, languages. These are all things that can help get your mind sort of moving in a direction and adding layers to it. Like, take for example, dancing. First you learn how to do the basic step, but then you learn other things like the rhythm and where you place your feet and how you step on your foot and how you have a good posture and how your body works together with your foot. And then maybe if you're dancing with a partner, then you also have to figure out how to make it work with the partner and coordinate with them. So you see this whole story I'm telling about dancing, but this type of thinking, developing this type of thinking, can be your path away from obsessive compulsive disorder, and specifically here, being obsessed with tinnitus. So I just want to ask you, can you think about how you might develop some sort of talent or skill and really work on that thing until you really got it, because that can really help you to get out of this mess you're in with overthinking the tinnitus. Anxiety can potentially be separate, but generally, it can go along very much with this, obsessive compulsive disorder. What is anxiety? Well, it's worrying. It's worrying. Obsessive compulsive disorder isn't so much exactly worrying, it's just overthinking something. Sometimes you can even be happy about something and but you can't stop thinking about it, But with anxiety, it actually does things to your chemistry where you're like your heart beats faster, and maybe what else? You can't sleep. You're worried something's going to happen that's very bad, and you see what I mean? So with anxiety, you're often worrying about what will happen in the future. You're worrying about this tinnitus could get worse. Well, it could, but it hasn't. So let's say it is going to get worse. Well, you might as well enjoy now, but it probably is not going to get worse. And even more, if it does get worse, you're probably going to handle it because you're learning how to handle it now, so you'll be fine. But we have a part of our mind that's always calculating what if this happens, and that part of our brain can take over. I guess we sort of have this fight or flight mechanism where, like, when we're out in the woods, what if a bear starts chasing us, and then there is a bear, and then we have to run, but that energy that we have to run from the bear can start taking over, and we're always anxious as if we're running from a bear, but there's no bear. And with tinnitus, as much as it's hard to believe me, maybe, I don't know, it won't hurt you. It's not a bear. It's not going to attack you. It's not going to kill you. It's a sound. And let me tell you, right now, I have no control over the road noise. Oh my God, the sound of the road. Make it stop. Well, I can't. Well, I can stop the car, I guess. But all I'm saying is I'm okay. Nothing's going to happen to me, even though there's a sound, while I'm driving the car. I've got the air conditioner on. Nothing's going to happen because of the sound of the air conditioner, just like nothing's going to happen when you have this ring in your ear. So I'm just trying to really help you understand how it's a mental issue that has been created. It's a anxiety, an OCD, obsessive compulsive, that has been created by the tinnitus. You sort of turned this whole mechanism on when you got tinnitus, and you can turn it off. You absolutely can turn it off. So I want to really encourage you to get into something. I love dancing, so that would be one I highly recommend. It doesn't matter how old you are, how physically, what your ability to dance is. The more you do it, you'll get better at it, whether that be slow or fast. So, but try dancing. Try learning a language. And you know what? That tinnitus is going to fade away as you start learning how to get your brain on some things that are very interesting. It really will work. It's just a sound. There's sounds all the time, and they don't hurt you either. But you somehow, your brain decided that this sound is harmful to you, and it's not. So think about that, and really take that to heart. It's not going to hurt you. And then start doing something fun. Dance. Okay, have a nice day.